Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm putting back the beast. I'm putting it back together. Check it out. So inside at the moment, as you see, it is bare bones. There's the fuel gauge that I fixed in the last episode. Yes, so we're looking pretty bare in here. Obviously I will get some sound deadening and insulation and all that good stuff, but right now all of this stuff is taking up room in the house, so I've got to put it all back in and get it ready for an MOT. As you can see, there's certain red flags like no rubber covers on the pedals, which will probably fail an MOT, or well, I just wanted to be safe anyway. So we've got just some cheap temporary mats. We've got the rubber pads for the pedals. This is just a safety precaution. We've got the cover for the shifter. We've got the center console, which looks battered as fuck. Little stereo interface. Got some nuts and bolts for things. Obviously got the passenger seat itself and the seat belt, and yeah, let's go chuck all this in, shall we? So one thing I noticed about the caddy when I got it is that these rails here seem to be like the original, for the original seats, whereas these seats that have been put in have got their own rail. I'm anxious to know, like, is this normal to have? I mean, it's only a temporary thing. I'm hopefully going to save up and get some Recaro seats way in the future when it comes to luxury items, but for now it'll have to do. But yeah, just curious if anybody else has got this same setup. I've just noticed that the passenger seat has still got the old buckle in there, so I thought whilst the seat is out, it's probably a good idea to put the new one in. Just had another thought as well. It's probably best to put the seat belt mechanism in, so I've got lots of space to work with whilst the seat is still out. So okay guys, I know a lot of time has passed. It's still the same day, it's just really dark because obviously it's like turning into winter and you can hear fireworks because it is the 5th of November, bonfire night here in the UK. But anyway, I'll tell you why it took so long to put this seat in. As you know, these seats aren't original and they were what came with the caddy, but these will be changed out in the future. They're just a sort of temporary fix right now, and they're on these, like, you can't see those, but they're like on these little struts or whatever. But anyway, basically what was happening, I was putting there's like one bolt, another, and so 4 bolts all together to hold it down. But when I would do one side, just wouldn't line up on the other side. And then I was like racking my brain around it, like, oh, it took me hours. What happened is, see that green thing there? What had happened is that was in upside down, and I had to go and cross-reference with the other side to see if I was right. And yeah, obviously when they had it in the workshop doing all the welding, I'm pretty sure they must have taken that out and put it back in upside down. You know, I'm not mad or anything, it's an easy mistake to make, but yeah, so there's holes here, and because this was in upside down, the holes were actually ending up here, so I couldn't put the seat in properly. But now, after figuring that out after a couple of hours, yeah, we're in. We are absolutely in. We got 2 seats again. See, I'm not sure if this is the original center console. Obviously the previous owner has mashed all of that stuff up to get some clocks in there, but yeah, I'm not sure. You know, obviously all of this is going to get replaced in the long run, but I just want everything secure. I've hooked up the speakers back there, so let's put the stereo in, shall we? There we go. Stereo, let's see if anything comes on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. See, the problem with the stereo right now is that I believe there's a cable missing. It's something like a memory cable. I think the cable goes to the battery, and then the cable runs all the way up to the back of the stereo, I think, because every time I have the stereo on, it sort of forgets all the settings that I put into it. So I program in all the EQ, time and stuff like that, and date and everything, but I turn the engine off. Couple of minutes later, go back into the caddy, turn it on, and it's forgotten everything. It's forgotten all my settings, it's forgotten the Bluetooth settings. So I think I might be right. Leave a comment below if you know, but I think there's a cable that's supposed to run from the battery to the stereo. Something like a memory cable. I know it doesn't sound right, but maybe it is. If you know, let me know. Shall we try and see if the stereo works, just for shits and giggles? Let's close this. Whoa, I'll put you on there. Okay, so we're on. Area is Europe. Bluetooth is on. I'm gonna have to play some non-copyright music so I don't get a strike. Like, hey, it's on. Searching for landscapers. Bass, even though there's no sub. Let's see. Oh. So there we go. The speakers work. Obviously it's not as bassy because there's literally what I would consider just 2 normal mid speakers or tweeter speakers. There's no sub, there's no nothing, it's just that. I'm still not convinced that it's going to remember my Bluetooth devices in the future, but hey, that's a bridge I will cross when it becomes more important. Obviously this little problem isn't a priority right now. A priority is to make sure that I have an MOT, which brings me to the next thing. There you go, guys. I've put the rubber pads, whatever you want to call them, on the pedals, so that's an MOT tick. Installed the passenger seat again with the fresh seat belts on both sides. Got to secure the center console properly, but that's in with the speakers, the stereo, it's all working. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the progression, and I don't know, we'll see when I get it back from the MOT if it fails or if it passes. Fingers crossed for a pass, because I think it's about time we go out and enjoy the Caddy. So hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, if it brought you some sort of value, or if you learned something. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.